Business is growing for Bud in Ohio. More than 17,000 people have gotten a doctor's approval to purchase medical marijuana to treat one of 21 state-approved conditions. Only News 5's Kevin Barry introduces us to the company that says it's written most of those doctors' notes.
Years of pain drove Samantha Manns to endure hours of January cold outside a medical marijuana dispensary, hoping marijuana would treat chronic pain in her knee.
I started with pain medication, and the pain would not go away.
Long before patients like Samantha can go to a dispensary, they have to visit a doctor certified to recommend medical marijuana to patients. One option is Ohio Marijuana Card, complete with marijuana leaf wallpaper and roughly 15 doctors in 7 locations around the state.
We're trying to get as many people in as we can get in.
Thursday, the Ohio Board of Pharmacy announced that more than 17,000 people had been registered, but the board won't say how many recommendations each doctor has written. Ohio Marijuana Card estimates that roughly 10,000 of those patients have passed through their doors.
They're not just early adopters, they're people who are really, really desperate to get on medical marijuana. They've exhausted all the different medications that you could possibly try.
A visit here is a little different than most medical appointments. Insurance won't cover these visits because marijuana in any form is still illegal under federal law. Before a patient comes in, Ohio Marijuana Card doctors get the patient's medical record, making sure patients have tried more traditional treatments before.
And that gives us a stronger argument that, hey, yeah, this is still kind of experimental, but the evidence so far has been good, and it's definitely worth a try.
That's why Ohio Marijuana Card says they only turn away about 5 to 10% of the patients who walk through their door. They estimate that they've written about 75% of the recommendations for patients allowed inside dispensaries.
Usually by the time they're in the office, we've already looked into their history a little bit and determined that they're at least worth talking to about trying marijuana.
While a visit to a traditional doctor often gives you options, the only reason to come to Ohio Marijuana Card is to get medical marijuana.
It does make sense to have medical marijuana be a specialty because knowledge is limited so far.
Ohio's medical board tells me they're aware of Ohio Marijuana Card and they aren't concerned about how many recommendations that program of doctors claims to have written, as long as the doctors are abiding by the program patient care guidelines. In Columbus, I'm Kevin Barry, News 5.